Go, go, go. You're not going.
I was waiting for you to explode a little bit.
Well,
I
okay.
can't sit with my chair like this. I know you told me to, but then I'm having to turn around to look at you.
Well, I'm going to have to do that.
I
See,
hate.
that one right there is fine because that is landscape. That's wide. So we both fit nicely. It's those two that's the problem.
Well, we both lost enough weight that we should be able to fit anywhere.
You
Actually,
would think. You
you
would
know.
think. All right. So
So anyway,
go, 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 go.
welcome to Road Comics Adventures
Ah,
live.
live.
Man, we're
I know we're live.
okay.
I have perked up.
I
I was going to use an expletive deleted.
I noticed there was some editing going on in there.
It was quick too.
But you know what I did? You see, I made us coffee, right?
Yep.
We'll be perked up before it's all over.
Huh?
I'm Rene Bray. This is Flip Orley, and we're excited, aren't we?
Are we?
We're going out tonight.
Oh, I'm wearing my going out clothes.
Well, here's the deal.
That must mean something.
I have on pants. I'm like, wow. You even fixed the camera so it doesn't. One night I'm like, did you realize our legs were showing because we had on shorts?
Well, I have since framed it in such a way where we can see the beautiful portrait from Rebecca Rose Fine Portrait Studios, all four cameras actually. And I was able to figure out how to get it high enough that our lower halves are not as visible. So that they're a feather in my cap right there.
Well, if you had one, we'd be able to see it because
Yeah.
we're higher, not lower.
That's true.
I do love that portrait.
It's, you know what? We don't often talk about it up front, but I'm going to now because I look at this thing every day, several times a day, and I fall in love with it again every time I look at it.
I do too. It is truly the centerpiece of where we live,
Yeah.
where we work.
So
And if Rebecca or any of her people are watching, she's got good people. Pam,
Yep.
who was the very first phone call that I talked to, who's wonderful. If you guys are watching, we really love this.
and we do hope that at some point, some people who are in the right area, and when I say right, where there's a Rebecca Rose Fine Portrait Studio like close by, we hope you take advantage of her lovely offer. By the way, right there, surprise, surprise, buck, 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 bag,
Hey,
Becky.
Becky. You know what? Becky's having an issue today.
Oh no!
She ordered some school supplies,
Right?
and they delivered part of them, and she's waiting for them to deliver the other part. She needs those. Kids are getting ready to go back to school.
Before August?
Well, she's only got a few more weeks to get
Okay.
everything packed up and get them
Right.
to everybody. Because mid-August, kids do start school.
Well, absolutely. By the way, also, I don't want to neglect or leave out Naniki and Jeff Clark.
Hi, Nancy. Hey, Jeff Clark.
How y'all?
Jeff Clark's my hero. He really is. He's hauling some dogs. You are a big help, man.
He was my hero before yours because now I'm feeling territorial.
Oh, for Jeff or
Yeah.
for me?
Well, take your poison. Both y'all.
Boy, are you going for Diplomat of the Year?
I am.
Because did you see what I posted today on Facebook?
You know what? I keep meaning to get on social media.
Well, this I posted a year ago. And here's what happened. We were sitting in here, and Storm was next to me, and you said something about the bitch going out. And I said, which bitch are you talking about, the two-legged or the four-legged? And you said the four-legged. Now, I didn't think anything about it till I'm out on the back porch. I am laughing, and I go, because at that point, you and I weren't active on social media.
No.
I mean, if we posted something once a week, it was
That was
like
about
a
average,
big
yeah.
deal. Yeah. And so people were telling us, you got to do more social media. So I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying. And I come running in here and I go, Flip, I got an idea. I believe at the time I went flip.
Flip.
I have an idea.
Several eyes. Yeah.
We're going to post this on TikTok as a poll. Like, is he calling me a bitch?
Well, first of all,
And he's like, people might think I'm being mean. Yes, that's what makes it a TikTok video.
well, yeah, because someone has to be a villain, evidently. Mike Peters right there.
Hi, Mike Peters.
Jeff Clark said hello. Not only is he on, but he actually said hi.
Hi, Jeff.
There is a misunderstanding that Rene never explains, is that I was at the time singing the Elton John tune, "The Bitch Is Back," and she thought I was talking about someone in the household. I was just doing some lip syncing to.
How long have you been making that up?
You mean reporting the truth?
Reporting or distorting?
Bitch, the bitch is in the backyard. Oh, you know that Elton John song.
You know that you're so full of crap. We're going to be using you as fertilizer. What's funny is I almost yanked that out of your hand and go, "Are you drinking my coffee?"
Don't you be touching my coffee. Unless you're bringing it to me, in which case. Wow, that sounded a tad misogynistic. An accident.
You guess what I'm looking at right now?
I don't know.
Guess whose face is red?
No, damn it.
I'm sorry, what? In our
Nothing.
PG rated show?
Well, you can say "damn it" on network TV. They've loosened up the standards. That's considered. That's not G, but it's PG.
Yeah. For that crap you were making up, because you made that up on the fly. But I'll tell you what, I give that post a lot of credit, because it was that post, and then the next day or 2 days later, you wound up in a box at Costco, right?
Right.
And that was the first, you're not filming this, are you?
What,
Moment came.
that was a horrible moment.
It was a wonderful moment.
Brian Hamilton.
Hi, Brian Hamilton. Good to see you. I hope you are feeling well, my friend. We talked about you last week. I hope your ears weren't burning.
We talk about you almost, I think,
Every
daily.
week, yeah.
No, daily here, and then almost every week on the podcast. Real quick, you're talking about social media posting, but real quick, Becky said Backpacks for 26-27 event is August 1st. Some of the schools go the next week. I do Highland Clinton and some of Warren and
Those are all schools in Ohio.
Okay.
That's a big territory you're covering, Becky.
UPS lost 600 pencils and 150 pencil zip pouches.
Wow.
Yikes.
I hope you get them by August 1st. See, I know that these schools are starting outrageously early. It's crazy.
We were discussing that, the Rene and myself. By the way, the bitches in the backyard. That was a number one hit for Elton here in the
Yeah,
state.
it's not doing so much for you though.
In the
If you
States.
think it's covering for you,
So
nice try.
No,
Yeah,
it was not a
in
swing
my
and a miss.
defense, I mean,
It was.
but that post and the incident at Costco really got us excited about filming everyday life and posting so much,
True.
which has led us to where we are today. Everything about you and I has been.
If not for my jump in the Costco box, getting hung up on the twins, we may not be here today.
I firmly believe that. Everything has been just kind of pushed us in the directions we needed to go.
Who do
I
we have
believe
to-
that.
Who do we have to thank?
The universe.
The twins. Thank you, twins. Say it.
I'm going to kill you. I'm just going to kill you. So, Brian Hamilton, good to see you, man. We do talk about you all the time.
Plus, oh, this is Becky again. Last thing I'll read for now. Plus, Amazon and Walmart have out of stock issues on school supplies, and folks wonder why I start buying early. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, because Becky will literally start. If she's giving the bags away August 1st, August 2nd, we're going to start helping her. And Brian, too. Hey, Brian, it's my understanding that you're needing a little help right now financially so that you can get into a place of your own. And if that's true, I want to tell everybody that we have your information and it's on our community page. If you'd like to help my buddy who is a stand-up comedian, his name is Brian Hamilton, although it's Hamilton because somebody was a crappy typer.
That's where, for me, the disconnect was, because it's like, hey, is there two of them? Because I think, like, I see Hamilton, but you keep saying Hamilton. So it was a typo.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
But Brian could really use some help. He recently had a partial amputation on his leg, and he's been in rehab, and now he needs to find a place to live.
Right. In Florida, right? Still in Florida now?
He's in Fort Myers, Florida. And by the way, we're headed that direction fairly soon. We're going to be going to Dade City August 27th.
That is correct.
And to the Library Comedy Club in
Punta Gorda
on August 28th or 29th. I think I said July 27th.
It's August.
It's August 27th.
August 27 at the Twisted Oak.
If you're still alive.
In Dade City. And 28 and 29 August in Punta Gorda.
August can't get here. How many more podcasts?
At least 3, maybe 4 or 5.
There's good news, isn't it? By the way, thank you for a lovely dinner tonight.
It was good. My dear friend, Betty Newman.
Hi, Betty Newman. Good to see you.
Just so all the ladies know, if you have your maiden name and married name as one, like, sort of a thing, and you come from my background where I knew you prior to your marriage, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'll probably almost inadvertently always just say, your first name and the last name that I knew you by before your marriage. So it's actually Betty Newman Panic, but I forget her married name. Not to be rude or disrespectful. I'm just saying that, when I knew her, she was in high school, and that was in Arizona, inappropriate marrying age. Just saying.
But you picked up on Bookback Becky, right? Becky, if you knew how many times that chicken makes that noise all day long.
We had that chicken for dinner tonight, and don't you think we weren't talking about you?
We did. And if you've watched some of our videos on Soil to Soul Lifestyle YouTube page, you will see the shopping trip that we made.
Hokey smokes.
Yeah. Oh my God. When we're getting 66% off of our grocery bill, and all we had was meat.
Yeah.
And what about last night we didn't eat dinner. No, we didn't.
No. Laura Shaw Arant.
Laura Shaw.
Yeah.
Because I went to high school with her.
Laura
That's
Shaw.
who I know.
There you go.
I went to high school with her. She's lovely. You would enjoy her. She could be friends with Joanne.
By the way, just so you know, we have one sponsor only, which is Rebecca Rose Fine Portrait Studio. So if we talk about anybody else, I won't talk about Rebecca Rose dishonestly. I can't tell you how much I love her and her company and what she does. If I didn't feel that way, we would never have developed a relationship. But every other company we talk about.
No, you mean with Rebecca
Rose? Rebecca Rose, yeah.
But Rebecca Rose didn't have anything to do with.
No, we have a good working relationship with Rebecca Rose.
Everybody at her organization is wonderful.
So every other company we talk about, there's no affiliation, there's no sponsorship. And I'm not saying that we wouldn't say yes if one became available, but at least for now there isn't.
I'm hoping I found one today, actually. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Betty knew me. Yeah, we met each other and we became friends. Dated a very short time as freshmen in high school. At my alma mater, Central High in Central Phoenix,
Wow.
on Central Avenue. It was a central portion of my life at that period of time.
Merle Hay Mall. It's on Merle Hay Boulevard.
So
I don't know why people do that, but they do.
They do because they got it. I
went to Wilmington High School along with Laura and Becky and everybody. Guess how many high schools we had in Wilmington?
At the time,
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing one half.
No, one whole high school.
One whole. I figured maybe you had like a junior senior year and.
No. We had a junior high school.
Uh-huh.
That was 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
And then 9, 10, and 11 and 12 was the high school.
I'm basically the same age as you, and where I grew up, we did not have a junior high. It was K through 8, and then boom, right into high school. That was it. I didn't like high school.
We had several elementary schools, K through. No, actually, some of the kindergartens were even separate. They were in separate buildings.
Well, I mean, we didn't have the Little House on the Prairie schoolhouse where we were all together in like one huddled mass.
No, but I mean, the kindergarten was separate.
Uh-huh.
And I think there were 3 or 4 different kindergartens buildings because there were so many kids. And then elementary school, it was all neighborhood type. So we had 4 or 5 different elementary schools. Then we only had the one junior high. So everybody then.
They funneled.
Yeah, they funneled. Actually, in my kindergarten class, it's great because I actually found my old kindergarten picture.
Right.
And sitting beside me is Cookie. Her name was Cookie. I can't remember her last name now. Really nice girl, but her name was Cookie. And standing behind me is Gravy Williams.
Wow. So you have like your main course and dessert?
Yeah. Cookie
Nice.
and Gravy. My mom always thought that was hysterical.
It is funny.
It is funny.
So I'm 100% sure that we were 1st through 8th grade. I'm 75% sure we were K through 8. But I know for a fact 1st grade through 8th grade. So, and I'm going to get back to Albertsons and a few other things in a moment. But since we're on the school subject, so Rene and I, growing up in different parts of the country, but basically the same age, we were sort of marveling at the difference in schooling from our generation versus the generation today. Jaw-dropping, actually.
Don't even get me started.
Even in elementary school, right?
Right.
We went there from, I think, 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. We had 45 minutes for lunch. We had PE, science, math, English, history, or social studies, and at least 1 or 2 electives like music and art.
That wasn't elective for us. When we were in elementary school, we had art once a week. We had music once a week.
Yeah, we did too, I believe.
Yeah, and then things got easier.
So, but the thing of it is, like we had all the subjects. They had a woodworking shop that like older kids, 7th and 8th graders could take.
Mm-hmm.
They had home ec for girls. They had bachelor survival for boys. So I took wood shop. I took bachelor survival, and we had cooking. You know what? And we still, like, I think at that time, the United States was ranked like 1st, 2nd, or 3rd in the world for education.
Yeah, not so much now.
No, things have changed, and not for the better. Kathy Sampson.
Hi, Kathy. We have 2 people on, Brian Hamilton and Kathy Sampson, both from Fort Myers, Florida.
Boom.
Hi. I told you I love Fort Myers.
I know you do. I know you do. I know Fort Myers.
Windy.
Yes. Let's see. Where's oh gosh, the Hair Hut. Darlene.
Where's Fort Myers.
Yep.
You love Darlene, don't you?
I do love Darlene. Actually.
And why do you love Darlene? Go ahead and tell her, because you think I don't know everything. You know I know stuff.
Well, Darlene has helped Rene to reduce her hissy fit quota about her hair by 0.75 per day.
Oh,
So
I saw your love story you sent to her.
so that's you do one less every other day.
I can't think. I'm going to tell you, if you haven't heard the story, and I'm sure you have if you've ever tuned into us, but I had an unscrupulous hairdresser really screw up my hair. She actually chemically fried it to the place where my hair is coming out by the handfuls and breaking off. And it was horrible. Darlene to the rescue, who's been a friend of mine forever. Plus, she's been to, oh man, she could probably do my act better than I can. She's seen it so many times.
Wow.
I love Darlene. She'd always come and bring a lot of people to shows. She sent me a care package, and look how much better my hair is doing.
It's doing well, and you seem like, although angry for good reason, you seem like you're feeling a little better.
I'm feeling better about the prospect of my hair.
Yeah.
I'm still going to kill the other one.
Yeah, no, you don't feel better about what was done to you.
No.
And shouldn't, but you
No.
feel better about I think the prospects of a brighter future.
Yeah.
So
And which in turn makes you feel like you might be in for a brighter, quieter future.
well, you know what? I was disheartened 6-8 months ago to find out that I had broken bones in my ear, and I was given 3 options: not hearing, having surgery, which may improve my hearing, may not, and then getting what I call mini amps. And if any of you call them anything different, that's fine. I won't answer it. I call them mini amps. Now, it's a blessing in disguise because these mini amps have a mute feature.
I had no idea this is where you were going. Oh, are you in trouble? Ha! You are a terrible human being.
So all I'm saying,
at you.
by the way, right there, Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi,
and
happy
my-
Tuesday. Good to see. I'm working while you're on, but I'm here.
Hey, Dee Dee, I hope you saw, and I hope everybody else saw. If you go to my Facebook page, I shared a post of Dee Dee. She is looking for people just for a couple of hours at night to make phone calls to help save dogs from being euthanized in Maricopa County, Arizona. Oh, I'm hot over that. I'm not sure you ever want me to go to Arizona with you because that's a place I'd like to picket. I'd like to start some crap.
Well, you do you.
You know that's the kind of stuff I do.
No, I know. And I know you have a storied history.
I have been known to revolt.
So let's say any given day, let's say yesterday, there was a hair hissy fit moment, right? Get it. I understand. A couple hours later, hair hissy fit moment. I am on board. Later that evening, hair hissy fit moment. Mute. And I just go, I nod. And occasionally when I see that she's not talking, I go, you go, girl, right? Because I'm on board.
Thank you, Ricky Lake.
I'm supportive. I'm supported that way. Mute.
Now, when have I ever thrown 3 hair hissies in a day?
At least every day the first week.
Okay, first 2 weeks.
First couple weeks. Yeah.
It was brutal.
But you know what? Justifiably so. I mean, I would have too in your shoes.
Yeah. I saw Flip have a little moment once, which was pretty funny when I went to the drawer in the kitchen and I came out with the big scissors. Do you remember that day?
No.
Where I go, I can't stand the hair touching the back of my neck like this. She never even cut it right. Now it's falling out every place, but where I don't want it touching my hair, I've got the scissors. I'll be back in a minute. And you went, oh, Rene. Woo, woo, let's bring the.
At one point, she pulled the scissors up. She goes, would you cut my hair? I'm like, not if my life depended on it. There's nothing in this world. Divorced 5 times, and I'm still not stupid enough to pull scissors out of your hand to cut your hair. The answer is a no.
I just wanted her to make it even.
Well, no, even's good. I'm just not the guy. Dee Dee, thank you so much. It is so horrible here in Maricopa Animal Control, so-called no kills.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crap.
Anything
And
but.
I will tell you, Dee Dee, my heart goes out to you for the work you do. I don't know how you do it. And by the way, congratulations to Mike. Mike's been doing the low carb.
Right.
Him and Dee Dee both.
Oh, by the way, and you do your own research, you plan your own diet, you get in touch with your body, and we have found what works for us. And we go very low carb, a lot of protein, some fat, and we feel good. We've lost some weight. We're doing well, but that's just our thing. But Dee Dee and Mike, how are you doing? How are things going with your altering your eating habits and whatnot?
Well, see, this is why it would help you to get on social media. You can ask me how they're doing because I know.
Wait just a minute. Hang on. How are they doing?
They're doing great. Dee Dee goes swimming every morning and every afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Dee Dee, I'm thinking about starting to do something that if I hadn't have lost all this weight, I'd never think about doing. I was actually thinking about it when I was taking a shower today. I think I'm going to start running. I haven't run since college.
I am such a,
Yeah, you're not doing it.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Tard.
An opponent. I am so opposed to you running. Unless we get you a bubble suit and a helmet. Dude, you tripped over the hose. That's all I'm saying. Bubble
Yes,
suit, bubble
but
suit.
they're not hoses laid across the road.
Yeah, there's everything else. Rocks and sticks and bugs. Oh my. And cracks in the cement and this thing and that. Yeah, no, you want to go walk? I'm like, I'm not your parent. I can't tell what you do. And you know, that's between you and your jogging gods. But like,
No, I don't want to jog. I want to run. I want to get back. Remember what I told you before I ever moved here? When I started losing the weight, I go, by my 70th birthday, I want people to go, oh crap, she's 70?
bubble suit and helmet.
And you know, I started working out until I pulled my rotator.
It's
I
like you're
pulled
making
it.
it's like you're making my case for me.
No, I pulled that sleeping on it wrong.
And it gets only rougher from there. By the
Let's
way,
do a poll. No, put your finger down.
Adam Smith.
Oh, hi, Adam. I like that because he'll be on my side. So now,
Adam, do not be on her side.
Adam, we've been very. Remember, Mama Rene will take care of you.
I would offer to
We're
cook.
doing a poll. No, wait a minute. I'm doing a poll.
I would offer to cook for him, but what a waste that would be. He'd be like, "Yeah, I can do
Yeah,
that.
good job.
Whatever."
My two favorite chefs, you and Adam.
I'm telling you right now, I want Renee to do whatever she wants to do. She's the boss of herself. I just really.
You're not the boss of me.
No, I know you're the boss, but I just think.
But I don't want you sitting on the step out front either going, it's been 40 minutes. I don't know whether I should call
Dude,
the
are you
ambulance
kidding
or
me?
go again.
I literally, every time you say you're going to go run, I'm going to get in the truck and I'm going to follow you. I'm actually not kidding. Like, do you know how much gas you're going to waste in my car?
I thought it was our car.
No. I don't know when you had that thought.
When it became our dog.
No, they're different.
So here, by a show of hands, and by that, here's what I mean. You guys say, yes, Renee should run, or no, she shouldn't. Because let me just point out, I was up on my feet within a matter of minutes of falling on the porch.
Dude.
Okay, I was a little dazed and confused. I said I was a little dazed and confused.
How many fingers do I have up? Thursday.
I knew I wanted you to film it, though.
Well,
didn't
that's
I?
the only thing that you like. I just know this needs to be on film. But other than that, man, you didn't know how out of it you were until you watched the video of you being out of it.
Yeah, and I go, oh, maybe I was. But I still watered that night.
That's not a euphemism. Or is it?
We would.
We were watering the.
Oh, you don't know how bad I would just like to go. Don't you have to go somewhere? Do you have to go to the bathroom or something?
I'm trying. I'm drinking
Okay.
coffee. Let's see. Oh, Cindy Tayo. Hi,
Hi,
flipping.
Cindy.
Hi, flipping Renee. I need the bubble wrap and helmet. I just fell yesterday in the bathroom. Ouch.
Oh no! I hope it was the pink bathroom and not the other one. The pink bathroom is bigger.
Real quick, also, Joan Lipman Noble said, get a stationary bike. And then right here.
You know what? I used to be a Stairmaster crazy person.
Jeff Clark, run at a gym treadmill, best of both worlds. But the thing of it is,
Oh, do not side with him.
the thing of it is, and I'm going to quote both Renee's son and my son, which is my son. You're not 40 anymore. Her son, you shouldn't be doing your own stunts, which includes.
No,
running.
he didn't say you shouldn't be. He goes, you can't do your own stunt.
Okay, so that includes running.
All right, I was actually going to start tomorrow, and I thought what I'd do is, since I'm always the first one up, I was going to just send you a text and go, I'm out running. I'm leaving the house at such and such a time. My first run, I would only do 20 minutes. I haven't run since college.
Well, do me a favor. If you go running, get your phone, and before you leave the house, dial 9 and then 1. So you're ready to go.
And I would tell you what the rest of that statement was, but then we'd get kicked off of YouTube.
I now do as you please. I hope you don't run.
Well, I won't, I won't run.
Okay. Because we've already told this story, but just so you know, a couple weeks ago, she was in the back 40. It's just like the back end of the yard that we call the back 40. And she tripped over a downed fence and she fell down. And then she came back to get like the watering can filled with the hose. And when she turned like 3 minutes later to tell me that she had fallen down by the back 40, she tripped over the hose and fell in the cement. So 2 falls,
on my face.
2 falls in less than 5 minutes.
And what's funny is then later on that week, it says how to tell if someone you love needs to go to assisted living. If they have 2 falls within 6 months.
Not 6 minutes, 6 months. Your lovely cousin, Tina Roberts.
Hi, Tina. Good to see you. I hope you stay dry. All of us here in Louisiana are.
Start walking 3 miles a day first before you start thinking about running.
Who said that?
That's Tina. And she's in the medical field. She knows what's going on.
She's on crack.
She knows what's what.
3 miles. Are you kidding me? Actually, I was going to walk to the grocery store that one day. And who had a hissy?
Me.
Who had a hissy? Why? They don't have sidewalks.
There's no sidewalks.
The drivers around here are crazy. It's right on the edge.
Dude, we live in Lafayette, Louisiana, and all South Louisiana, they've got daiquiri huts, which is drive-through bars, not packaged liquor stores, bars, literally where you can order not just a daiquiri, but you can order mixed drinks, and they stick it in styrofoam, and they put a straw through the center, so it's still considered a closed container, and that way you can, in your closed container.
You mean like this with my car?
That's exactly what it's like. And so substandard roads, no sidewalks, usually ditches that abut the road. I wanted to say abut. And people that drink and drive routinely. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan.
Well, if they're doing it routinely, they should be pretty good at it.
You'd think, but no. Actually, no. So no. I mean, I can't say no. I'm saying I hope you don't.
Yeah. And then you had a hissy.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not of that age yet, but we are kissing up to the, please send, not condolences. Please send flowers and warm wishes to Rene, who had to have a hip replacement, right? We're not there yet, but we're starting to inch our way into that age range.
See, here's what's funny. We laugh because that's what we do. That comics, if we make fun of everything. No matter how good or how bad, we'll make fun of it. When I fell, I was very grateful because first of all, I can honestly tell you this is the part of my face that hit the ground.
Well, it was as you were heading face first, it was closest.
Yeah. And I literally went face first. I'm very lucky that I did not have to have major facial surgery
Yeah.
or orbital bone surgery around my eyes. I really
No,
grateful.
you dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I really did. And I don't want to do anything to hurt myself, but I want to be in a lot better shape.
Get in shape. You know what? But I'm all for, they're boring. I get that. We're going to figure out a way to get NYPD Blue on the TV and a stationary bike, and you can pedal your heart out to whatever those characters
Yeah,
are.
because you know what? You know the story about somebody buying me a bike for Mother's Day.
Yeah, I know that story. This is more evidence to suggest that I'm the only one of the two of us that's thinking straight here.
One of the best relationships I ever had was a great guy, and we were pretty much, well, he was a great guy. Anyway, I was on the road. I was working for Eddie Williams in Pensacola.
I know who Eddie Williams is.
Yeah. And I was working in Pensacola, and it was Mother's Day weekend. So this guy had my kids for the weekend, and I called on Saturday night and I said, I'm going to be home tomorrow. And he goes, don't get home before 3:00. And I go, okay. And he goes, we got big surprises for you. It's going to be the best Mother's Day you've ever had. And the kids were excited. He was excited. So I get to the house right at like 10 after 3. There's big banners all over the front of the house. Happy Mother's Day. We love you, blah, blah, blah. I had been working out a lot at a gym at that point, and I was riding a stationary bike.
Right.
Literally 30 and 40 miles a day.
And in great shape.
I was in great shape.
We didn't hang out back then, but I mean, I know that you're in great shape.
Yeah. I was in really good shape. And so he and the kids had bikes, and they went riding every night. So they got a bike for me. And so we were all going to be going bike riding together. I made it about a block because what I didn't realize was while I was riding the bike, my shoestring got caught on the pedal. And you know that scene in Laugh-In where the old person,
yeah, Artie Johnson,
falls off the tricycle or goes down on the tricycle in slow motion. That's what happened because all of a sudden the pedals wouldn't go anymore. My son actually was riding out ahead of us and rode around and came back by and goes, looks at me on the ground and he goes, nice, Mom. Nice. Needless to say, the Happy Mother's Day all went to, I'm not sure whether we should take you to the emergency room. Once again, for some reason, I managed to hit my face. My hands were shredded.
Yeah.
I had road rash everywhere.
You want to hear something very nice? Joan Lippman Noble said, and I quote, "Please don't. I want you to be here weekly."
That's very sweet of you, and I appreciate that. And here's what I would say to you. I would not do it because I don't want you to worry about me.
Okay.
So I won't do it. I didn't know you had a strong feeling. I thought you would say, have a good time.
No.
I'll be here when you get back.
No.
Because I knew you weren't going to run with me.
No. Do you remember, and I'm not going to name names, I'm doing it on purpose, you were friends with someone, could have been a man, could have been a woman, very nondescript, where they had a bit of an issue on a two-wheeler. And they had to go to older.
Whisper anyway. Oh.
Uh-huh. And what was your response when that happened?
If you get back on that bike, I'll kill you myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if that's going to be your attitude and it's justified, I learned from the best.
You got to love this when this is one of our signals for a story we know.
Yeah. By the way, this is not having to do with anybody's sexuality.
What? What is wrong with you? Well, there's a question that'll take us a couple of hours to answer. Any of his old friends from high school want to join in on that one with me? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Let me say, no. Actually, let's just tell the story. I had a really good friend. He's no longer with us. Nothing I did. Why do I feel the need to go? It's nothing I did. Hey, I wasn't
getting kind of
even.
defensive.
It was same. Yeah, we weren't even in the same country. He was a wonderful man that I did a lot of volunteer work and everything with it, and we just had a really, really good friendship. And he got hurt in a motorcycle accident, and he had been divorced for a very long time, and he and his girlfriend had just broken up. So I was his call in case of an emergency. And he actually had laid the bike down, motorcycle on the road, and his spleen was bleeding. And they called me, and I go fly into the hospital. And they go, we need for you to sign for him to have surgery, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, what happened? They go, oh, he laid the bike down. He what? He laid the bike down on the ground, and now he has to have surgery. So I'm signing for this, and he decides to wake up at this point and go, I'm so glad you're here. Well, that's not going to last very long, because I said, I'm going to find where that bike is, and you're never going to see it again. And he goes, I don't think you can do that. He was actually a judge at that point. And he goes, I don't think you can do that. And I'm a judge. I go, if you want your spleen removed today, you'll agree to that. And I go, and you know what? If I catch you on that bike again, I will kill you myself.
So the only difference between me and you is that was a comment you made after the fact.
You're making it.
I'm being preemptive.
Well, you know what? I think enough of you, and that if it's against something that you want, I'm good with that.
Well,
I will not run. I will take Cousin Tina's advice, and I will walk. You do feel okay with me walking in the neighborhood?
On sidewalks, yeah, or whatever. It's not that I don't trust you for your safety. I don't trust other people for your safety.
I know. And you know what? I always wanted somebody decent in my life that cared about stuff, and you do. So I am going to honor that.
I can tell you at least 3 people in the Lafayette area, I know as drivers of cars hit pedestrians. At least 3 people I know.
Wow, you hang out with a very strange crowd.
I'm just saying. You know what?
A lot of daiquiris in there.
Just don't. Hey, Mike Peters, I'm down 15 pounds after my first month.
I'm so proud of you, Mike.
But it says I'm doing the shots. But you know what? You don't have to even throw that in, man. You're working hard, and you're trying to get healthy and feeling better, and good for you. That's all that matters. It's Dennis right over here.
Dennis. Oh, Dennis. Do we not read his little Facebook messages and laugh and laugh?
We do.
Because Dennis is a troublemaker. If you guys don't know who Dennis is, look on my page. You'll find him. He is a funny son of a gun. Never done comedy, but he could.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And where's Jewel, may we ask?
I know where Jewel is. Rub-a-dub-dub.
That's not a unit.
I don't know that. I mean, I assume it's not, but
Well, if she listens to us for that, Dennis has bigger troubles than being funny.
I would not call this podcast an aphrodisiac. I mean, I don't. Maybe it is. I mean, it's not.
Well, if it is, we got some sick freaking people.
Let's just say this: I've never replayed broadcasts when I am looking for alone time. Too much information.
Lord, help us get through this. By the way, we got to leave early tonight.
Oh my gosh. So we're doing a show here in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Look, did you see how quickly I jumped the shark on that one?
Well, you didn't. Yeah, you redirected me, but I let you. I knew what you were doing.
I knew. Yeah. I knew you knew.
We're doing a show in Lafayette this coming Saturday, the 25th, at Cité des Arts, downtown Lafayette. And
he's not pronouncing it wrong. It is a French name, Cité des Arts.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful theater.
It's a lovely, intimate theater with just some of the nicest people. I've done shows there doing hypnosis and have had lots and lots of fun. And so we're doing our Road Comics Adventures live show there. Live!
You were just going to sail right through that. I didn't think it was possible.
No, I don't know how it happened. But we're going to do our show on Saturday. However, they're doing some comedy there tonight. So after this podcast, we're going to drop in. And I don't know if I'm going to do a set, but at least we're going to watch and shake hands. And
yeah, I don't know. I probably won't because you know me.
Krista Polk.
Hi, Krista. It's good to see you.
So
now, what time's the show at Cité Arts?
I don't know. It's either 8:30.
When we get there.
Yeah.
I keep telling you what. Yeah, he keeps going. I don't know what time the show is. It's when we get there.
I thought you meant tonight. I don't know what time the show is tonight, but I know on Saturdays when we get there. Saturday.
The
bitches in the backyard.
No. It took you a year to come up with that. A year. I'm sitting here watching the wheels turn in your head and going, man, he waited till the night to come up with an excuse. That was so much fun. That was literally, what is today, the 21st?
21st.
That was 3 days after I got here.
Oh, wow.
That was 3 days.
Oh, that's right. We had our anniversary podcast on the 1-year anniversary where the Rene came to Lafayette. We did that on Saturday. So,
by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I think we found another sponsor.
Who?
The guy I told you about today. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, have you been in touch?
I sent him an email. He hadn't responded yet, but I have a lot of faith. I have.
You feel that feeling that all of you.
Yeah, I do have that feeling. I think he's going to be one. So I think we're going to be able to get. I want to do a trade out.
That'd be great. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. That'd be great. So if you have an Albertsons grocery store,
we got to click. You know what?
I'm trying to work my way back around.
This is so funny because, we almost did Adorably Inappropriate, which was going to be just us recording us sitting around the table of a morning because it's kind of crazy and it's most of the time it's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. It's a hoot.
Of course, I would have been out running, except I'm not doing that anymore. So anyway, we both have a little ADD.
Yes.
And we also have very quick minds, I believe, creative minds.
You do.
So do you.
I mean, all right, maybe.
Yeah. It's a creative mind. We start having different ideas, and it's like fireworks going off. They're hard to keep up with. And sometimes we're having 3 different conversations about 3 different things all at the same time.
That just ping back and forth between subjects.
So he started one day when we started getting confused, just yelling, segue, meaning we're changing.
Well, just so, make it easier to keep up.
Were you mad at the cup?
No, it's just closer to get to now.
Okay.
The coffee's empty and now I'm on to round 2. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you should yell segue so they know we're going to a different subject.
Segue.
Okay. What would you like to talk about?
So, and here's why I bring it up. Literally, I silently, just a few moments ago, I silently burped, and I was revisited by the ghost of dinner, and it was delicious. And it reminded me that we got that chicken at Albertsons.
You don't mind if we don't use this as a commercial for Albertsons, do you?
No, it was so good. It's like, man, like I got seconds with no extra calories. It was as good the second time around. But what it did is it reminded. I mean, normally when you burp and it's something that you've eaten, it's never good the second time. So on that, on the rare occasion where it's good, it's like, man, I got a 2-banger.
I'm just like, take 2 on the Albertsons commercial.
It's not a commercial.
It's better as coming up it's as good coming up as it is going down. I can tell you, liquor ain't like that.
No. Because I've been a tequila drinker, I've been a vodka drinker, I've been a gin drinker, and I was a Crown drinker for a very short time, and it's never as good the second time.
Yeah,
around.
You got to watch out for Fireball too.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
I have done the research for you.
But so if you have an Albertsons near you, and I'm not one that I don't like to put stuff on my phone. I don't use QR codes. I don't like apps. I don't like being tracked. I'm from a different era.
Oh, you want me to take that tracking device off your phone?
Yeah, that'd be nice. But so Rene got the Albertsons app on her phone, and for the most part, all we've been doing is buying meat from an amazing local rancher by the name of Gonsolin Farms, and their meat is second to none. It's excellent. But this last week, Albertsons had a digital coupon that you could only get, I think, from their app. And they were running a special where you could get 99 cents a pound on chicken thighs.
Whole chickens.
And drumsticks.
And
then also, they lowered the price from around like 19 or 20 bucks a pound for ribeye down to $9.99.
And because I was new to the app, I immediately got a $5 off coupon.
So we got like ribeye. We got like the whole chickens and the thighs, and we saved like 66% off what would have been the retail price of those groceries. So again, we're not getting anything from it, but we were so impressed. And again, we've only been buying meat from Gonsolin Farms, which is again a rancher with local meat. But so I broke
two nights ago, he cooked. Well, we've eaten several of the ribeyes, which were amazing and comparable to ranch meat.
Shockingly comparable to Gonsolin. And Gonsolin, by far and away, is my favorite, but shockingly, even more shockingly, like Albertsons now is a very close second.
And
really big surprise.
And I think part of it is you are a beautiful chef, especially with meat.
Wow.
You're good with meat.
I know I am. But
that was a euphemism.
I know. We only explain jokes that we're pretty certain you already got. That's just how we roll. But so again, if you shop Albertsons and you don't have their app, it's worth at least considering. Now their sale, $9.99 for ribeye. At end of the day. But starting tomorrow, they'll have a new one. I don't know what it'll be.
Well, and you know what? If you've downloaded the app, you don't need to know. You can go in there, clip your own coupons, and you give your phone number. They can see what you've got clipped, and they give you all the specials.
When you're spending something like, I don't remember, something like $40 on meat and chicken.
It was $36.
Oh, you're right, 36. And then you see the retail price would have been like 81. You're like,
yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It was good enough. We went back.
Yeah.
The next
I
day.
actually put the app on my phone and we went. It was so nice. We did it twice.
You're proud of yourself for that one, aren't you? I can see it all over your face.
I liked it. Now, if we ever are working as like content creators, we're sponsored by, affiliated with, we'll tell you, because we're still not going to lie about any service or product. If we don't like something, we're not going to have an association.
Actually, we're, Can we just tell them since you gave it kind of away?
What? I'll just blindly say, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. We are starting to apply for jobs to be they call it UGCs.
Which is user generated content.
Which is just average people going out and film things. Kind of like what we've been doing, but for other people's companies that actually ask you to do it, not just us running through their store. So here's the thing. We've already told people that there are certain things we will and will not do. And one of the things we won't do is if you give us your product and you want us to do a review, expect it to be exactly what happened.
Yeah, it's going to be good if it's good. It's going to be bad if it's bad. We're not going to be ugly about something, but we will be honest. Renee found something on the internet.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Well, you do it.
No, you go ahead, because
she found something on the internet. We, it's mosquito season, and we live in, the swampy Louisiana or whatnot. And so there've been some mosquitoes in the house. And so she goes, oh, I saw this thing on the internet let's give it a try, where you put some salt in a container along.
It's actually on a video.
Right.
Soil to soul lifestyle.
Well, that's
on YouTube.
That's hard. Are you guys close to Monroe, Louisiana? Not close. I mean, obviously it's in the same state, but we're probably Monroe, I think, is near Shreveport. I believe so. That's gonna be,
say get your.
That's gonna be, well, I'll double check, but I think it's 3 hours away.
Who's asking?
That would be Suzanne Kincaid.
Hi, Suzanne. How are you? Went to high school with Suzanne.
I did too. Loved her.
No, you did not.
I lied. Lafayette. I spelled that wrong. Can you?
Do you have an Albertsons? I bet she does in Monroe.
Naniki has a Vaughn's, which is owned by Albertsons.
Yes, it is.
She gets great deals there.
Yeah.
Lafayette to Mon.
I've been doing a lot of research on them because I'll tell you what, we were past buying grocery store meat until we saw it. We actually didn't go in to buy meat.
No.
No. And then we saw these digital coupons and downloaded the app. How far are we?
Let's see. Lafayette to Monroe is approximately 184 miles.
That's right. You know what? My son was looking at a job there, remember?
Estimated driving time is roughly 3 hours.
Yeah.
2 to 3.5 hours, depending on traffic and whatnot.
Yeah, because remember the sun, mine, wasn't it?
I believe Monroe is in the northern part of the state. We're in the southern part of the state. So
anyway, the video, you can see it. It's called Air Freshener and Insect Repellent. I did a video about how to make it. It uses salt, essential oils, and just a jar with a coffee filter on the top of it. And I made 2 for him and 1 for me.
And I have found it doesn't work at all. It smells lovely. I mean, it does smell nice. It is. I mean, the air freshener portion works great, but it's one of the containers is right next to my desk lamp. And when you see mosquitoes that are actually like flying around,
hey, is this for us?
And then landing on it and doing big snorts like that, and then flying off, and it just. I'm the first to tell you, I wanted it to work. I hoped it would work. It does smell good. I like the air freshener aspect. As a mosquito repellent,
it's not working for you.
It's not working
but
at
mine
all.
Has worked for me, except for one night. Remember, only one night did I ever get bitten by anything.
Yeah, because they're all back in the bedroom and, biting the hell out of me.
Sorry about your luck, man.
So that's the thing. I mean,
but the other thing is the tallow butter that I made.
Now that you seem to love.
Oh my God, I'm so in love with that. I can't stand it. If everybody's not making that, you're crazy.
Rod Touche.
Hi, Rod. How are you? Are you getting ready for the storm? In case you guys aren't watching weather.
Let's see where it's at.
We have
something's brewing in the Gulf. I think
tropical storm.
Bertha, I believe.
It'll be named Bertha eventually.
I think it already is.
Oh, did they already name it?
I think so, yeah.
Bertha. Bertha's just not a name that sounds like you go, can't wait till Bertha gets.
By rights, just the sound of the name Bertha should be a Cat 5.
Yeah.
I think. All right, let's see what we got here.
We are 2 hours, just to tell you where Lafayette is. We are 2 hours. Look, I've learned where we live. 2 hours west of New Orleans.
Correct.
We are about 70 miles southwest of Baton Rouge.
Basically an I-10, just west. on I-10. Tropical storm Bertha.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we're all of us in Louisiana, Rod. Our buddy is from there. Like I said, my cousin Tina and Aunt Jean live in Baton Rouge. So we're keeping an eye on things. It doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal.
Right now, its wind speed is 60 miles an hour. Its pressure has dropped below 1,000 to 997.
See, that's what bothers me. I know from living in Florida, when the pressure starts dropping,
that gets dangerous. When it starts getting in the 980s, 970s, 960s, you get problems potentially.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing that could be an issue. It's only traveling its forward speed, because they always talk about the circular speed, like this, the winds
like
going
60
around.
miles.
That's 60 miles an hour. But in
Right.
terms of heading in a certain direction, it's going west at 6 miles an hour. So that's really slow.
And here's how much I've learned about weather. Isn't it funny the crap we know that we don't ever need? But here, because it's moving slow, here's what that tells us as people who have listened to this for a lot of years. It's moving slow and it's over very hot water right now.
That means it's getting fuel.
It's getting fueled up and ready to go. And we don't know its trajectory right now.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's heading west in the Gulf, but it's far enough from land where even if it goes by Lafayette, chances are it's not going to hit us unless it takes a northerly turn.
But as we know from Hurricane Charlie in Florida, that's
You
what
never
happened.
know. You never.
It was at Charlie hit in, where are we going to be?
Punta Gorda.
Charlie
It's
hit
Punta Gorda.
Yeah. And it was supposed to come in at Tampa Bay. Punta Gorda wasn't even in the cone of uncertainty.
Right.
That's why they've changed that now. The cone of uncertainty is always the whole state of Florida now.
Yeah, the entire Gulf Coast.
Yeah. So, because they don't want to be wrong, although they're wrong every day. But anyway, onward. We got to prepare just in case, let's see what happens. We may have to eat a lot of meat that we bought. Really
luckily,
quickly.
so here's the deal. If we lose electricity, we have a fire pit, and I bought an outdoor. It's like a
It's
like
a
a
griddle.
griddle. Yeah, it's a griddle
Yeah.
that goes over like a fire pit. And if electricity goes out and the freezer goes out, we're going to have to eat all kinds of steak and chicken and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's going to be horrible.
how are we going to keep the neighbors from coming over?
Well, we'll discuss that after the podcast. I've got some thoughts.
I've got some ideas.
I've got some ideas. So anyway, so that concludes the Albertsons thing. But I just, you know what?
But
I
if
love
you work
saving-
at Albertsons and you know somebody, we'd love to do UGC for Albertsons.
And I'm just saying, me personally, and you too, I know you too, I love saving money. If I can buy something for $20 or something for $10, the same thing, I'd rather spend the $10.
You're looking at the woman who goes, Flair, you know how we talked about something for the back patio that'd keep the mosquitoes away? I found a $4.50
By the
bubble
way,
machine.
and again, not sponsored by, if you have a mosquito problem, we found something that is jaw-dropping how well it works. It is jaw-dropping. It has cut down mosquitoes in the backyard for us.
Have you posted that yet?
I don't think so.
Well, then be quiet.
Oh, then
Then
look for a video about how to get rid of mosquitoes.
Did I say that mean?
No, you said it definite.
I didn't say.
You could have said ixnay and have been nice about it.
Well, I couldn't get Ixnay out fast enough. No, you know what? Are you willing to post it tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll post it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, look at Soil to Soul Lifestyles. And if you subscribe and hit the little notification button,
Look at you are working it. Work it, girl.
I'm learning some stuff.
You're like on the pole of social media. You go, girl. Come on, that's a good one.
So if you will go to Soil to Soul Lifestyles on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. You're going to get your money's worth because it costs nothing. But hit the little bell for the notifications. And you'll know every time a new video comes up. We're trying a lot of different products. We post it. We make stuff. We post his cooking, spicing it up with Flip there. Naturally Nurturing with Rene. Kitchen Witch, which is where we use, stop looking at me because you're going to make me lose it in a minute. Kitchen Witch, where we use stuff from our pantry or our garden to solve a household problem.
Coming to the main stage, it's Soil to Soul.
And you know, my friend Sammy Smith that comes on occasionally used to be the house MC in Pensacola for Eddie Williams. He also worked at a strip club, and we used to go and visit him at the strip club. Watch him.
If you have a mosquito problem outdoors, front yard or backyard, and you're willing to spend a few bucks on some very, very simple supplies, I am shocked how good this works. Really, truly.
It's killing you not to buy.
No, that's...
You know what we'll do tomorrow, as soon as he posts it, I would say we'd do it tonight, but we've already promised
we're committed to going to Cité.
And we want to go down and see all the guys that do comedy around here, and mostly Daniel, the owner.
Right. Hey, Rod, we're going to Cité des Arts this evening if you want to show up there. I doubt you do, but I mean, if you're...
Oh, that'd be cool.
If you're running the roads, man, just saying.
If you're headed to the Daiquiri Shack.
The Daiquiri Hut.
Yeah, Daiquiri Hut. I couldn't think what it was. But...
Soil to Soul.
We will put the link in it. Now, do you want to know how many times a day I say the name of our website? And this is going to be a problem now.
I know. You're welcome.
You're a terrible human being.
So, anywho, segue.
Okay. Still a terrible human being.
Rene and I like to watch movies. And we saw one that was entertaining, not a great movie, but entertaining. But we saw one that, and I'm not trying to be ugly about it, but actually I hated it. You know which one? Do you know which one?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know which one.
So the one that was entertaining, and we watch mostly older movies, but this was with
older people.
That's true as well. Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson in a movie called The Long Kiss Goodnight. And
I thought it was going to be a chick flick.
It was fun. It was rompy. Well, because I thought you'd have fun watching it. And so I threw some chum in the water and I saw you. We turned it on and there you go.
I know a lot of you are going, I think she finds him charming. She needs to be, she has Stockholm Syndrome. I actually do find you very charming. I know, I'm surprised too.
No one's more shocked than me. As I've often told her, when it comes to people in my life, specifically women, I have a shelf life of about 12 months. And then it all goes to hell. But we're past the 1 year mark and things are still a hoot.
Even after I smashed my face on the patio.
Man, that was rough.
Yeah.
So A Long Kiss Goodnight is Gina Davis, who has amnesia. She's had it for about 8 years. She's living in a sleepy town in the Northeast. She's got an 8-year-old daughter, and she's living with her live-in boyfriend. But she's trying to figure out who she is, and it turns out that Samuel L. Jackson is a private detective that she hired. And
Chicken again?
It is. It's so good. Like normally I'd be embarrassed that maybe it's like, ooh, I burped a little bit on the podcast, but I'm like, man, bring it on. It's so good. So I patted the chicken thighs dry. Then I coated them with olive oil and I seasoned them. I put them in the oven for an hour And then for the last 5 minutes, I put them on broil to crisp up the skin. And they are, as Jimmy Walker would say, dynamite. Although he would have more flair. He would say dynamite. Oh, look, Stephen Boyer. You're committed or you need to be committed. I'm not sure which. One or the other. So, but the movie we saw that we both actually had high hopes for.
I actually couldn't wait to see it.
Was Jim Carrey in The Truman Show.
Wow.
What a disappointing. A lot of people loved it. It did really well, I think. Big cast. I think it was acclaimed, actually.
I mean, it was big back in the day. I almost went to see it in a theater. That's how big it was. And I don't do movies.
I found it wildly depressing and could not wait for it to be over. I could not stand that movie. Jim Carrey was good. Now, I mean, the acting was fine. I didn't like the story.
It was depressing.
Yeah.
I don't do well. Jenga and Chains.
Oh, that was kind of depressing too.
Kind of depressing.
Well, I mean, it had its, moments.
Yeah, that one I didn't do too well with. But it's memorable.
It is memorable. If you don't know The Truman Show, ostensibly, I don't know how they picked him, but at birth, the TV network executives decided that they were going to follow him around, and they, I guess, spent whatever money it took. So it's far-fetched, obviously, to build an entire world, like a city and an ocean, and they hired all kinds of actors. And he grew up in this town, believing it was a real town, and they just watched. They had cameras everywhere, all hidden cameras, and the world watched his life. They could tune in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And he had no idea that from birth he had been manipulated to think he was living a real life when in fact he wasn't, for the entertainment.
That his wife wasn't even really his wife.
Yeah, and she was in on it. Her mom was in on it, like the entire town. It was just horrible, actually. I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, we watched 15 minutes into it, and we both went, I don't think I can watch this. And then the next day, you made a great suggestion.
Well, we found it again. We turned the volume off and got busy doing stuff. And then the last 15, 20 minutes, we actually tuned back in, turned the volume up, and watched how it ended.
Yeah, not...
Even the ending, like it was a happy ending. He figured it out and he escaped. It was horrible. It was horrible.
You don't say that about very many endings.
Well, I mean, the entire movie was, we're going to screw this one guy over for our own entertainment, and we don't care what happens to him or how he feels about it.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was really horrible.
Yep, didn't like it. And if I did a spoiler alert, sorry, I probably saved you the trouble of watching it.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother.
It would not get a high recommendation from mine.
What time is it? I'm watching the clock.
We've been on $1:13. It's 7:13.
7:13. We probably need to go. Are you going to put on pants?
I am putting on pants.
Well, not on the podcast.
No, by the way, I'm wearing shorts. I can prove it. I'm just not gonna. You'll have to take my word for it. Or do you?
He's wearing shorts.
I'm wearing shorts. Oh, let's see who else. I think we're caught up on everyone. So we will do this podcast again, probably not until next Tuesday. We rarely, but every once in a while, do a surprise podcast. But other than that, it's every Tuesday, 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern.
Don't talk to me about being a marketing hoa.
4 o'clock Daddy-O time. By the way, if you don't know who Daddy-O is, he's a good friend of ours who lives in Arizona. And so
who did all the merch and everything for our Adorably Inappropriate.
Right.
That was the biggest reason I was sad about canceling it, because he had some great stuff.
We set up everything. We got a channel on
Spotify.
Was it Spotify? No. I think it was Spotify.
No,
iHeart. On iHeart. We got all the merch, the not logos, artwork. We even taped a sort of a beginning sort of like a trial
An
run.
intro, yeah.
And then realized at the last minute,
Because we're going to do the public speaking and the UGC stuff.
that we thought that was going to be really detrimental to every other thing we did.
Yeah, that show, as much fun as it would have been, would have screwed everything up.
So we decided,
And we have enough trouble with just you and me.
you know, against our better judgment, we went ahead and, you know, took the high road ish. So,
because let me tell you something, the biggest thing we've been doing all week is the neighbor gave us way more pears than we could possibly ever use, especially since they're not low carb. They're actually very high carb fruit, and we didn't want them in the house. We've been trying to give them away to everybody. We are even doing pictures of pears smoking in bed.
right, to show just how much fun they would be in your home. Actually, we did have a couple takers, thankfully. And so, because we don't want to eat the pears, we don't want to hurt our neighbors' feelings, and we don't want them to go to waste.
And we don't want them to go to waste. Yeah.
So there's all that. Anyway, I guess, gosh, we've been normally doing like an hour 30, hour 45.
I know it seems like we're going off quick, but we won't. And if you stay on to my channel, more than likely my channel, or Road Comics Adventures, either one, keep a lookout later on tonight. We'll probably do a live from Satay.
Oh, that's true. We're going to do a live from there. And then tomorrow we're going to post on Soil to Soul. Get rid of your mosquitoes. And I mean, again, for us, I can only talk for us. It has worked somewhere close to 100%.
Yeah, it made a huge difference. The other night I went back, he was in the house and I went back to the garden and I came in and he goes, "Oh, you came in quick." And I go, "I can't be out there. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes."
Now she's talking about not the back patio, but the back 40.
The way far back one. He put 2 buckets of this stuff that you'll see tomorrow on the video.
Right. And honestly,
back there, and it's night and day.
Within 24 hours, gone. Just gone. So, you know, if you live in an apartment or if you live in a place like maybe Arizona, I don't think Arizona has a big mosquito issue, but certainly, you know, Dallas might, Louisiana absolutely does. Florida, I'm sure does. This product has been amazing. And I guess I don't like teasing, but I guess I just teased. I'm being a tease. So what do you think, partner?
I think
we're out, bitches.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Makes our life so much more fun.
Always a pleasure. We love doing the podcast.